We did it. Oh, can't believe it.
So happy to be back. I missed my home.
Yeah, stuff there, stuff there.
Total boat.
Oh no. Yeah.
Pretty excited to take a shower.
Nice work.
Hey there, I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is the story of our adventure. Life is fleeting, and we want to squeeze every bit out of it. We are wandering the world, so home is a bit of a moving target for us. We love finding the random, the remote, and sharing it all with you. So subscribe to get lost with us and hopefully find some inspiration to go after your own dreams.
Welcome back. It feels so good to be back on the water in Goose, our home.
Yes, we are a boat again.
Yes.
It's awesome. So this week we are going to do a little bit of a time warp and get you guys caught up.
Yeah, last week we left you guys. We were just getting Goose onto the hard, and we're going to have to leave him for work.
Yep, so all we had left to do was close him up and say goodbye. All right, today is the day that we leave. We leave the boat about noon. So we are just finishing getting everything cleaned up. Cushions are off. Tim's rinsing the boat down. We'll rinse the decks as well so that it's not all salty as we leave it. And yeah, we've just been going through kind of closing everything up. Fridges are all off and defrosted. And we're going to put a bunch of these little dampered things around the boat to hopefully keep it less humid. It's quite humid right now. As you can tell, I'm sweating quite a lot. But I think we're looking good. And then when we get back, I'll do laundry and get it all actually cleaned up. So excited to get back.
Try and get that rub rail from the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Get any salt out of those stuff that are in there.
Alright, we are showered and dressed in real regular clothes. The boat is pretty much cleaned up and everything is as dried out as it can get, and all we have to do is close the hatches and the door.
Yep, I think we're ready to go. Well, we're not ready
We're
to
not
go.
ready to go.
But the boat, I think, is ready to go. So did we tell you guys where we're going? We are going to work. So we have many side jobs. And to keep this adventure going, we're going to go fly to Tucson, get our car out of storage, do some maintenance on it, or our truck, whatever you want to call it, head up to Wyoming, and then over to Oregon to do a bunch of work. So we have many side jobs, but one of them is doing contract work for Bureau of Land Management and Forest Service and that sort of stuff. So we're going to go and do that, but we're a little sad right now because Goose is our home and we hate to leave it. So It's only 2 months, but it's going to be a crazy 2 months of working really hard, and then we'll come back and work really hard on Goose.
Yeah.
Clean him up, get rid of that ugly yellow water line. What else? Might add more solar.
Paint the bottom.
Paint the bottom, do the zincs. And I might service the sail drives as well. We'll see about that. There's no seals leaking, and they say they did them about a year ago, but I don't really have any trust. I like to do it myself and know that it's been done. So we might do all that, and then a million other little things, I'm sure. But we're kind of sad.
Can't wait to get back to this.
Yeah, and even this little harbor is just amazing. Look at the view. I mean,
Yeah, it's so nice.
compared to being in a boatyard in a gravel lot somewhere.
We get to watch the sunsets right there.
Yep. And yeah, you have little chairs to sit in and nice showers and all that sort of stuff. So we'll show you around the boatyard more when we get back.
So here we go.
Here we go. We made it. I don't know how much you can see me at all, but we're in little old Tonto.
Yay.
1976 Toyota Land Cruiser, an FJ40. I just am in awe of them. Sometimes we've left them for an entire year without even disconnecting the battery. Just put fuel treatment in if it's that long. And he starts instantly every time. So this time, again, we didn't even put fuel treatment in. We just parked him at our friend's house and turned the key and just instantly starts up. I love this little old guy. After visiting with friends and family for a little bit, it was time to get our work truck out of storage and hit the road. Time to dig him out. There's enough room to climb up in here.
So the battery was dead, but the micro start saved us. Woo! Just straight back. After a quick oil change, we were off.
Yeah, over the next couple months, we drove over 8,000 miles, more than half of that on dirt.
Yeah, we got our in and out fix though, which was awesome. Saw plenty of wildlife. And unfortunately breathed quite a bit of smoke.
Yeah, the fires have been rampaging all over that part of the country, and that was brutal.
Yep.
And finally, after a lot of hard work, it was time to catch our flight back to the East Coast and Goose.
Whew. See how we did that? 2 months gone, just like that. It felt a lot longer in real life.
Yeah, it did.
We did it. Oh, I can't believe it. It feels so good to be back
I know, it's crazy.
home. And everything looks okay, just really dusty and dirty, which we fully expected. But yeah.
We're out of breath because we just lifted our bags up on some stuff. So literally all we have done is place our bags, and this is how we found it. So
Yeah.
pretty dirty.
Look at that.
Yeah, the
Just some
mold where the
water
water
sitting
sits.
Yep.
So, but outside is looking pretty good.
Yeah. Bad at all.
Not bad. Not too many bird poops or anything. Some, but not too many. Sails look good.
So don't
Cross
worry
our
about
fingers
it.
for the inside. Dun, 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 dun. It doesn't smell bad.
No? Fridge is running. It is at 20 degrees.
Fridge is running and the little things are not too full actually of water.
Yeah, look at that.
They worked, but not too full.
Yep.
Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to see that everything is in good ship shape. Just how we left it. Pretty cool. Yay! Good to be home.
Yeah.
And now we get to go to work. But it's a really nice day actually. So the weather here, I was expecting it to be really, really hot and humid, and it's actually in the 80s. So today is not so bad. And then I think in a couple days, it'll be rainy and stormy. So
But the
We'll see.
hurricane, as far as we can see, is going to miss us, and
Yeah.
that's my biggest
we
concern.
literally
so.
thought we'd be showing up the day the hurricane was hitting. So
But it's turned. So far so good. Time to go and get our many packages
and do a
at
lot of
the
laundry.
office.
So happy to be back. I missed my home. Goose. We just unloaded all the boxes that we had shipped here. We got stuff there, and then the best part, total boat. That's all the bottom paint and a few other things. So very excited about that. Oh, and some new solar panels to add some power. Now it's time to do some sweating and unloading and cleaning and just settling back in. It's good to be back though.
While we were away from the boat, we've been ordering so many supplies and filling up the office of the boatyard to stage everything so it was ready for us when we got back.
Yep.
So excited. Total Boat has hooked us up. Oh, yes, look at that.
Lots of rollers.
Yep, lots of rollers and brushes. Perfect.
So the beauty of Total Boat is that when you order supplies, they also send you the rollers and stuff, which is very nice. Sorry, hold on. My alarm went off for the laundry and it stopped the recording.
Let's see.
You're good.
Okay, so tons of masking tape.
Yeah, they send you like all these supplies, which is great.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Stain remover.
Yeah.
As you can see,
For
we greatly
the stain.
right? After, just in general being in the water, but especially the Black River when we visited Georgetown, that was a lot of tannin.
Yeah.
So we'll start scrubbing it probably tomorrow. Let's see what else we got.
Ah, the onesies.
Jumpsuits. Gotta have onesies. Yes.
This is exciting.
All right. This is the stuff. We actually reached out to Total Boat. We were buying this paint regardless because I wanted one with a high copper content that'll last longer than just a year. This stuff that was on here, it's compatible, thankfully, so we're just going to sand this down. We don't have to go to the gel coat, but it didn't last very long. As you can see, the amount of growth on it, we've already taken most of the hard growth off, but I wanted a better paint to go on it and a fresh coat as well. So
Yeah.
cannot wait.
Woo. So we had everything we needed to begin work, and we were anxious to get started and get back in the water.
The sooner the better.
Yes. Good morning. Today, the project start. We actually got lucky, and there was randomly an Uber, which is very unusual, and we got to go to the grocery store. So we now have food and supplies What are you doing?
Just scraping some barnacles. They're dry now, so they come off a lot easier than when we first got out of the water. So I'm going to scrape those off, and then we're going to get the sander and get to work getting this down a couple of layers.
Yeah.
Few moments later.
All right, you want to tell what we got now?
So come over here and check this out.
So the schedule of the boatyard is kind of dictating how we're doing this right now.
Yeah, so I talked to him. I was like, yeah, anytime next week we could rent that. He goes, now we got jobs, paid jobs all week. So we can rent it for the weekend, though. So this is dustless. It looks like a big vacuum.
Yep.
And it is. And so, yeah, they give us sanding pads, gloves, masks. We have little jump suit onesies thanks to the total boat. And yeah, so that's what we're doing this weekend and also today, I think.
Yep.
But I do think it's going to be one of those things that the sanding, I don't think it's going to take that long. We're not going down a gel coat. We'll tape off the water line so we don't accidentally scratch the gel coat.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey will work on one side, I think, doing the de-yellowing while I sand on the other. And we just want to get it nice and smooth, really. And so I'm going to reread the directions on sort of, you know, the prep that Total Boat recommends. But at least as far as I know, I'm just going to try and take it down so it's all nice and smooth.
Yeah.
And then we get a good bonding surface, because up at the bows, it was just sort of slapped on so many times over the years, it was actually flaking off. And so I don't want that to happen with our new nice paint. So, yeah.
All right, and then my project for right now is to get rid of the stains. So I'll show you what I'm using, but it should be good. I have to say, it's kind of amazing. I literally just wiped it on, and you leave it for like 10 or 15 minutes, but I don't know if you can tell on camera, you can already see it taking off the stain. That's pretty incredible. Wow. One side done. So we did the test patch. Now I just wiped it on, and I don't know if you can tell from here, but it's crazy. Just as you're putting it on, the stains are coming off. So I'll let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, although I will say the stains are almost already gone, and I just literally wiped it on. So pretty incredible how fast and well that stuff works. Very happy. Very, very happy. Nice and easy.
Meanwhile.
Hold on. I still need gloves.
Okay.
And I got a hood. And yeah.
And a mask.
A mask.
Do you want glasses?
Um,
Glasses?
Do we have the safety glasses?
I think up there. I can look, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay tuned for the full outfit. I'm already sweating in this thing.
Yeah. I figured you might want to cool down.
That's good to me. Hold on. Let me get the
breeze.
off.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Alright, so working probably covered in stuff, I have no idea. But that white night stuff is incredible. Like, I don't know how well you could tell, I did some before and after shots. Back to a perfectly white boat. So easy work instantly. And then just to test it, I did the dinghy. And it looks brand new. It's awesome. So, it is great. It works really well, really quickly, and it's so easy to use. So, very happy with the white knight. And yeah, everything's looking good. Tim is still sanding. So if you've never done it before, sanding is a tiring, very dirty job, but Tim killed it and got the starboard hull pretty much all done that day.
We made it through day one. There was many more to come, but on to day two.
Yep. All right, day two, here we go. You can probably hear Tim is already sanding. So I've just been running around. I got more sandpaper and another bag for the vacuum. Words are hard, I'm very tired. But yeah, so we're just going at it again today, see how much we get done. It's a nice day again, nice and cool, relatively, still sweating, and cloudy, which is nice. had done all of the sanding pretty much, so I talked him into letting me at least do the keels and some of the harder to reach bits.
And I was happy to let her do it.
One eternity later.
So how'd it go?
I ripped my onesie,
Oh no.
but good.
Your face looks interesting.
Yeah, I've been underneath the whole time.
Yeah.
Kind of can't avoid it getting all over you.
Yeah.
Pretty excited to take a shower.
Nice work.
Day 3.
Good morning. Today is the day we have all been waiting for, preparing for, and that is painting the bottom. So Tim is doing the last little prep, wiping off with some acetone type stuff.
Get a clean surface to paint on. We're gonna tape this line. I don't want to get this anywhere near our nice beautiful gel coat
Yeah.
now that Kelsey's like de-yellowed it. So yeah, we'll do this, tape that off, then I'll do a final wipe right at the water line, and I think we'll start.
See how it goes. So we went with a Total Boat product, Spartan multi-season. So it has a high copper content, but it's an ablative paint, and we're going with black. So that's the project for today. That's the biggest project for today. I'm sure we'll do other stuff, but pretty excited to get this boat painted.
So good.
Wiped and we've taped, and now Tim is mixing.
Mixing away, needs to be mixed really good. All the copper settles to the bottom, so tried shaking it as much as I can, but I'm a human paint shaker. So I think we'll be good. I'm just gonna stir like crazy. I do not want it to have all that copper at the bottom and not work as well. So yeah, stir like crazy, and then we'll start applying it. First coat.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's funny, after wiping it, it from far away looks like it's been painted, and then the tape is like the blue stripe we want to put on. So it looks
good looking.
It looks pretty good. I'll show you. All right, things are getting serious. We're putting on the onesies. Tim is still stirring, but
I'm probably obsessively stirring, but I want it to be nice and mixed in.
Yes.
When you first started stirring, you could actually see the copper swirl in there, so it really does settle to the bottom, being so heavy. So yeah, I think we're good now. I've been at it for quite a while. But
the other ones we set upside down to help with the copper moving.
yeah, maybe some of it'll move in, maybe not, but hey, why not try it? And then I was just doing as much mixing as I could before we cracked that seal, because once we crack it, I'm not going to shake it, or I'm certain paint will fly everywhere. So here goes nothing.
Yeah, wish us luck.
Years later.
We are eating for the first time today. We did 3 coats of bottom paint, and we are wrecked.
Yeah.
And so we took the golf cart up the little side road here to Cape Charles Brewing Company. We'll get fish and chips and a couple of nice beers.
Yes.
And we're just wrecked, completely wrecked.
Oh, man.
But very happy too. That was the biggest thing. So we went ahead and moved up our haul out, our drop
Haul-in.
our splash date. So we have like 5-6 days, which we probably don't need all of it, but that gives us enough time to get a few things in the mail and just handle stuff without rushing. But yeah, it feels so good to be close. I can't believe we're going to be at the boat again.
Yeah.
So much hard work, but worth it.
So that's it for this episode.
Yeah, we got one of the most time-consuming projects done, turned in the rented sander to move on to more exciting projects.
Yeah, we still have a lot of projects to share with you guys, but we'll catch you up on that next week. Next week.
And so, as always, thank you for coming along. We appreciate you joining us here, and we cannot wait to get the boat back into the water, which obviously we succeed in.
Yes.
So, see you next time. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Look at you. Oh, you guys are so cute. Yeah.
Starboard.
Hole. The port hole.
Starboard.
Oh, starboard. Starboard, yeah, he's correct. And
The way you're facing right now.
yeah.
But it's the starboard.
And then Filming me, filming you, filming me.